Hello guys, Misfortune123 here, this time doing a review on the big one for LEGO Ninjago 2016. This is set 70605. This is of course Misfortune's Keep. It includes Jay, Lloyd, Kai, Flintlocke, Bucko and Nadakahn, and of course a monkey Wretch. And then if we flip this to the back of the box, there you can see all of the features, and this does include Gym Blade number 7, which has the trapped Woo inside of it. So yeah, now let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures of this set. From left to right we have Nadakahn, Jay, Kai, Lloyd, Flintlocke, Bucko, and then the monkey Wretch. So now let's take a closer look at each one individually. And so here is Nadakahn, and quickly starting off by taking a look at the new Gym Blade. As you can see, it is one of the elemental blade pieces. This is in gold, and you can see we've got Sensei Wu's face on there because of course he's trapped inside this. And a look at the top of the blade. As you can see, this is a really nice new piece. And it is designed in a way where the front, this part can only be put on that side. So it is kind of a one-sided weapon. But it is still pretty cool from the back because they've still got the skull there. And yeah, so that's what Nadakahn comes with. As you can see, he has got the ghost tail in red, translucent red, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, General Kozu's forearm piece in green. And then there you can see his torso detailing. He does have a hook hand. And then there's his back detailing, and then of course there is no back detailing to the actual forearm piece. And then moving his little bandana aside, there you can see his face. Just zoom in on that. There you can see that, and he does have this pretty cool new hairpiece as well. So that is it for Nadakahn. Now moving on to the next minifigure, and this is of course Jay in his new Air Jitsu robe. There you can see the printing on the front is kind of shiny. And of course he does have the eye patch, which is exclusive to this. And he doesn't have his ninja mask, he just comes with his hair. There you can see his torso and leg detailing. And he does finally get a double-sided face. And there is a look at that with the hair on. And you can see he's actually smiling. And this new armor piece is pretty cool because both swords go in the same direction. And it only covers one shoulder. And then there you can see all of Jay's back detailing. So yeah, that is it for Jay. Now moving on to Kai in his new Air Jitsu robe. As you can see, really nice torso detailing. And he is the only ninja in this set to actually have his head mask. And his face detailing hasn't changed. And he does again use this new armor piece, which is pretty cool. And he has got 2 silver katanas in it. But then taking that off, there you can see his back detailing. So again, another pretty cool minifigure, and I'm definitely impressed with these new Air Jitsu robes for the ninja. They are probably one of my favourite of the robes, if not my favourite. And I'm just really liking this new Skybound wave. But yeah, now on to the next minifigure. And here he is. As you can see, this is of course Lloyd. Now he's got his hair instead of his ninja mask. And as you can see, he's got this really big bulky armour piece, but there will be more on that later when we get to the actual set. And then you can't really see much of his back detailing until we take everything out in his new Air Jitsu robe, which is pretty cool. And again, as I said, really nice torso detailing and back detailing, and again, I'm really liking these new Air Jitsu gis. But again, no double-sided face on this one. It is just Jay with the double-sided face in this set. And on to the Sky Pirates. As you can see here, we have Flintlocke. Really nice leg detailing. He does actually use the same leg piece as Bucko. As you can see, he's got this Flintlock pistol here, and really nice torso detailing. And then there's his back detailing. And he doesn't have a double-sided face, but he does have this pretty cool helmet. And then moving the moustache aside, there you can see his face detailing, which is pretty cool and definitely kind of what I would expect from a pirate. But yeah, that is Flintlocke, and then you can of course put his goggles down. But yeah, that's it. Now on to Bucko. As you can see, this guy is a pretty cool minifigure. Really nice torso detailing there, again the same legs as Flintlocke. And then he's got the pirate captain's face from last year's Pirates line. And then there you can see his back detailing, which is really similar to Ronin's. Now this new cutlass piece that they use is a really nice mould, not only because of the way the sword is ridged, but as you can see there, that kind of skull embedded into the handle is really nice. And you get a spare of each one you get in this set, so you get a total of 2 that are in gunmetal and 3 that are in white. But anyway, now moving on to the monkey Wretch. This is a pretty cool little guy, and as you can see, he does just use the old monkey mould that they used to use, just he's recoloured in a silver, and then all but one of his arms are in orange. And he does come with this pretty cool hammer piece and a little rifle here. And you can kind of clip him into someone's arms if they wanted to by his tail. So if he's annoying the ninja, they can just throw him off. But I'm guessing this is going to be a pretty annoying guy in the show, just because he's a monkey. I'm sure he's going to kind of get on the ninja's nerves and get in the way and distract them. But he doesn't look too nice from the bottom, but you don't really want to be looking at him from the bottom, because everything really is around here. And yeah, he's a pretty cool little guy. So now let's move on to the actual set itself, with Lloyd's vehicle in the set. Now, at first from seeing pictures, I wasn't a big fan of this, but after actually having it built, this is actually a really, really nice build. And as you can see, we've got the gears in the back there for the action feature. Now, the wings are stable, you can't move them. The only things you can move are these little bits at the front. And these two clips here are the reason Lloyd has this massive armor piece, because you basically can clip him in, like so, and then he can go flying and help defeat the Sky Pirates. And this does look really, really nice from the top there, as you can see, and that is a sticker there, and it's got some lights on it. And then this spinner crown piece, you spin this, and depending on which way you spin it, this hook will come down. Because there is very little friction, you can do this really, really fast. So if there is an emergency, he can get it down pretty fast, and of course rescue one of the ninja. And there's kind of a look from the bottom. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool vehicle, and I'm definitely a big fan of it. But anyway, now let's move on to the actual keep itself. As you can see, this thing is huge, and there are a lot of mini things that come off. Actually, there's only 2, but this is a really, really nice build, and this is definitely in my top 5 favourite LEGO sets of all time. Not just for Ninjago, but favourite LEGO sets of all time. And as you can see from the side, this has definitely got an interesting building techniques to it, and you can pull these side panels down to reveal these little cannons, which I'll show you where you can put the ammunition later for those. And there is this first little vehicle here, which comes off the runway, which just has a sticker on it. This is Flintlocke's little kind of vehicle, and you can put him in it, like so. And it does have 2 stud shooters on the side. And then you can put this little bit on top to keep him in, and he can go flying off. And it does use a wheel on the back so that it can easily roll in and out. And as you can see, it's got these kind of wing pieces which can move up and down, and a little propeller on the back. And yeah, this is a pretty cool build, and definitely fits in well with the whole Sky Pirate kind of thing. But on with the actual keep itself, as you can see, it does use these little cutlass pieces down here. And then there is the kind of runway sticker. And then you can see the cannons in there. And then moving up, you can see we've got this little skeleton dude. You just use the fluffy arms. And then this is kind of the cockpit of the whole thing. And you can put Bucko or the monkey Wretch in there. The box kind of has the monkey Wretch just in there. I mean, don't get why Nadakahn would want him to pilot his ship. But you can put Bucko in here, and he doesn't stick to any studs. You can just slot him in there, like so, and pull him out. There are no studs in there, and you can see all the kind of controls in there. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see some of them there. And yeah, and then you can close this bit up to lock him in and make sure he doesn't come out. And then you've got this big wheel on this side, and on this side a smaller wheel. So it is definitely kind of made out of junk pieces. And then this bit here, you can push this either side, and then as you can see here, we've got a little disc shooter. So if you push it that way, disc shoots that way. Push it that way, and then this disc will come out. And these are what the discs look like. As you can see, really, really nice, and they've got kind of axe designs on them. And then you can just put those in there like so. And there are some stickers on the side here, as you can see, with kind of more controls. And then this bit, this little red gear, that does have an action feature on it, which I will show you later. And then in the back we do have a boat, which is another detachable vehicle, much more simple than the last one. This is kind of where you would put one of your extra Sky Pirates from another set on, because this has a turret feature, as you can see, and then this does spin around. And then you've got ammunition for the stud shooter, and you can put someone holding onto that. You could probably put the monkey wretch on if you really wanted to, like so, piloting that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little thing, and it's nice that they used one of the old boats. And then where that goes is on the back of the ship here. That is where you put the boat, and when that is in, it does make this thing a lot more complete and makes it look a lot better. And it does stick down, and you can see this red axle which you can pull, and when you do so, the propellers will rotate up so that this is kind of like a helicopter now. And then these blades at the top you can spin around, and they do use little kind of machete pieces. This is a really nice design and a really nice build they've got here. I was really impressed with the way they designed this. And then to turn these back, of course, you just pull the red axle again, like so. So up and down, like so. And in the back, this is where you have a lot of room to place minifigures. And of course, you could probably have one of the ninjas sneak on here, but then also kind of sneak off after they've gathered information. And then there is a lot of space in there, and if I just take the boat off, we can get a bit more light in there. As you can see, there is a big bit here for just all for minifigures before you can get to the runway. And then these side panels pull down, and then that gives you even easier access onto these, which is pretty cool. And then as for the tail section of this set, as you can see, you do have the skybound flag on there. And yeah, overall this is a pretty cool little set. And the ammunition for the cannons, it doesn't show you this in the instructions, but you can store them, the little cannonballs, in these little sections here, and just regular what they use for cannonballs. And I'm not going to fire the cannons because you know how those work, and they do go really, really far. But yeah, overall this is an amazing Ninjago 2016 set, and it is definitely my favourite of the wave. But anyway, now let's go on to the ratings for the set. Okay, so now on to the ratings for the Misfortune's Keep set. And overall, I'm going to give this set a 9.5. This is definitely a pretty cool set. You get some amazing minifigures, and I think the top two that people are going to be wanting from this set are Nadakahn and Jay, because of course he has the eye patch. But overall, this is a really, really nice set. You get some incredible minifigures, a really, really nice build, which I forgot to mention up here. As you can see, skybound flag, which is actually on top of the actual ship. You get a really cool vehicle for Lloyd. Again, really cool minifigures. And yeah, that's basically it for this review. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.